Yo, welcome back, guys. Hello. So, what we got today? There was some drama, kind of light drama, shall we say, on. I am recording. I was just checking I was recording. There was some light drama, shall we say, on one of my videos that was talking about the apprehension that we feel when we try and sing in mix and trying to counteract that. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I think one thing that I find in terms of misunderstandings from people that are commenting on some of these videos and other channels, and I just want to say that this is really driven by R&B singing getting some criticism in one of my comments sections. I want to get across to people that this is not easy. Singing is hard enough. Let's be clear, singing is hard enough. Let alone trying to put together a process that enables you to teach and get this information across to people in a way that's easily understood, that is easily digested and put into practical use. That is a challenge. That is tough. Not everybody is going to be the greatest singer in the world. It's just not possible. Not everybody needs to be the greatest singer in the world, frankly, to get across good, useful information to people. And that's key to remember. As much as it's hard to find a great coach, it's also kind of easy to find a great coach in a sense. When you're struggling, when you're starting out, most coaches are going to be able to give you little bits of information here and there that's going to drag you forward a little bit. So rather than focusing on what a coach doesn't have or what a coach lacks, let's start thinking about what a coach has. What tools do they have that I am lacking? It's kind of this glass half empty, glass half full scenario a lot of the time. And I am trying to say to people right now that a lot of the time the glass is half full and the water in there has value. As crap as that analogy is. I had plenty of coaches when I was starting out in terms of, ones I found on the internet who weren't necessarily the singers I wanted to become, but had some little nugget of information, some little bit of their approach was absolutely correct. And I am completely in line with R&B singing when he talks about learning to sing songs, learning practical application. I am in total agreement with a lot of those ideas. There is a sense that scales on their own are just lifting weights. They're just training. They're processes we use to train. They aren't putting it all together. They aren't trying to do it all at once. They aren't singing. And frankly, a lot of the time, the best way to learn to sing is to just sing songs. As much as I drill people and guide people towards scales and application and real technical detail on this channel, keep in mind that for years and years and years, half or more of my practice has been practical application. I did probably 30 minutes to an hour of technical work a day, and then 1 to 2 hours of rehearsals every day. 20 to 30 songs every day, over and over and over. So most of my work as a singer has been from practical application. It has been singing work. The reason that I angle towards scales, the reason that I lean towards a lot of the technical detail I do on this channel is, generally speaking, I've found that people want to sing, but they don't as much want to do some of the boring, dry, mechanical work that I tend to put across on this channel, because it's kind of drab and dull. And whilst it can certainly help you learn to sing, it can give you pathways, it can give you certain amount of discipline in your approach, it ain't singing. It is not singing. It is lifting weights. Yeah, that's all it is. It's singing, but very, very simplified. It's singing, but taking away a lot of variables that we need to be able to manage when we actually go to sing songs. So that, all that being said, keep in mind, guys, this is not easy. Before you jump down someone's throat and say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you suck, your life's worthless, to me or to anyone else out there, why don't you think, hey, what have they got here that I'm missing? I found this not just in coaching, even in when I'm going to open mics and performing a lot, I come across people that are better than me, I come across people that aren't so good as me, just from a technical standpoint. But a lot of the times, if I think I'm better than them, I miss things. A lot of the times, if I think, well, they're lacking in that area, but what do they do better than I do? Usually I can find something. Usually I can find one or two things that they're doing better than me. And that gives me a chance to improve what I'm doing and bring new skills into my skill set. So it's too easy sometimes to focus on what we want, to focus on what somebody's missing, versus focusing more so on maybe what they want and their strengths. And you've got to balance out those two things, because if you're always looking for weakness in people, you will find yourself always finding weakness in yourself, and that criticism and that judgment will slowly become reflected on yourself. It's hard to build self-esteem, it's hard to build confidence from that platform. If you've got a more balanced approach, a critical approach, you're saying, well, they do this well, they do this not so well, you are able to balance out your own personality, because you're able to look at yourself more fairly and say, well, I'm not so good at this, but I'm good at this. And you're able to build confidence from that platform much more easily. Anything you put out into the world in terms of judgment, you're going to feel reflected back on yourself unconsciously. So you've got to keep that in mind. Stay balanced and just start giving people some more slack. Realize this is not easy. We're doing our best here and we're trying to put together information that helps you, but it's not always perfect. We're on the same journey as you are. We might be a little bit further ahead, we might be a little bit further behind, but we're on the same journey, trying to figure this out, trying to sing well. That's all I'll leave you with today, guys, yeah? Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want my help personally, you can book a one-on-one training session. Drop me a message. My email is in the description. And if you feel like this message was of value, then please feel free to make a donation equal to that value. Again, donation link is in the description. And finally, please share this video with other singers you know. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in another video. Bye.